As we age, many people notice that their knees feel stiff, their legs may swell, or their joints hurt when they do even the smallest things. This isn't just a normal part of getting older. Our bodies are losing collagen all the time. Something called collagen is a protein that holds our skin, bones, and joints together. When we are around 60 years old, our bodies make about half as much collagen as they did when we were younger. This means that our joints are under more stress every time we move, bend, or step. Most people are surprised to learn that everyday foods can help our bodies quickly rebuild collagen. This makes our joints feel younger, less swollen, and more flexible. New studies show that certain foods high in collagen and the nutrients that help the body make collagen can do more than just slow down joint problems. In just a couple of months, these foods can cut leg swelling by almost half, make it easier to move, and even reverse inflammation. A lot of older people don't know how much what they eat can affect the health of their joints. So today we're going to talk about the 8 best foods that are high in collagen and can help break down stiffness, heal joints, and make your legs stronger. We'll list them from least to most useful, and you'll want to stay for the number 1 food, which has the most collagen of any food, and almost no one knows about it. Make sure you keep watching, because at the end you'll know how to really help your joints. Your legs and joints deserve it. Egg yolks are food number 8 that almost everyone has in their home. Some people think it's better to only eat the whites of eggs and throw away the yolks. But egg yolks are full of nutrients that help your body make more collagen. While egg whites have a lot of protein, which is good for your muscles, the yolk has biotin, iron, and vitamin D, which are all good for collagen. These foods give your body the amino acid groups it needs to make collagen that is strong and healthy. Sulfur is very important because your body can't make collagen as fast if you don't have enough of it. This means that your ligaments will be weak, your joints will hurt, and your legs will swell up as fluid leaks out of damaged tissues. A new study found that after 10 weeks, people who ate whole eggs for breakfast 5 days a week had 22% less joint pain, mostly in their knees and lower backs. Blood tests showed that they had less inflammation and more collagen being made. Sure, things work even better if you're over 60. To get the most out of them, eat the eggs poached, soft-boiled, or lightly fried in olive oil. In this way, the sulfur molecules and nutrients stay safe. Do not remove the whites from the yolks, and do not eat only the whites. New studies also show that eating whole eggs doesn't raise cholesterol levels in most adults to levels that are dangerous. In fact, it may help keep your cholesterol levels healthy. Don't leave out the cream. If you eat eggs whole, they protect your legs, help your body build up the cushions in your joints, and can get rid of your pain in the morning. An easy way to support your joints every day is right there in your fridge, out of sight but not out of mind. 7th on the list are pumpkin seeds, which are small but very good for healing joints. The collagen in pumpkin seeds isn't collagen itself, but they are full of the trace minerals your body needs to make collagen. Manganese, zinc, and magnesium are some of the minerals that really shine here. In order for enzymes to start making collagen, you need zinc. Manganese helps make your connective tissue strong and flexible, and magnesium keeps your muscles strong and reduces inflammation. These nutrients help your body fix cartilage, replace worn-out joint linings, and improve weak ligaments that make it hard to walk and cause swelling. People over 65 who ate just a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds every day for 8 weeks had 27% more flexible joints and 19% less swelling in their lower legs and feet. Their blood tests showed that their bodies were under less stress and that they were making more collagen. The best results were seen in people over 65 who were stiff and had trouble moving. Pumpkin seeds are best when they are eaten raw or dry roasted, without any extra salt or oil. Put them in water with a pinch of sea salt and let them soak overnight. The next day, dry them out or lightly roast them. This helps your body break them down better. You can also crush them up and add a healthy crunch to soups or oatmeal. Pumpkin seeds do more than just help your body make new collagen. They also protect the collagen it already has, speed up body repair, and reduce swelling. It's easy to keep them on hand and add them to your food. They're also great for people who have ankle or knee pain. If you eat a couple of them every day, you might quickly feel better and be able to walk farther. Now we'll talk about the 6th thing on our list. Salmon in a can with bones. It may sound strange, but canned salmon with soft bones is one of the best foods for building and strengthening your joints. Natural collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin are all found in large amounts in canned salmon bones. These are all things your body needs to rebuild cartilage and make your joints stronger. For older people with sore hips, knees that hurt, or legs that swell up because their joints don't work as well as they used to. This is very important. Because of how the salmon is canned, most people don't know that the bones are soft and can be eaten. It's easy to mash them up with the salmon. You can also put them on toast with butter or in a grain bowl. A study found that over 10 weeks, seniors who ate 3 plates of canned salmon with bones each week had 21% less inflammation and 32% more flexibility in their knees. Because it had omega-3 fatty acids and collagen peptides, the salmon helped lower swelling and made the body make more collagen. People whose joints had been stiff for years said they felt better when they stood, walked, and climbed stairs. Pick canned salmon that was caught in the wild and comes with bones. To get the most out of it, eat both the meat and the bones together. For those who don't want to take vitamins, this is a cheap, shelf-stable, and simple way to get more collagen. Are you sick of letting sore knees and feet slow you down? Just one taste can start to help. You should try canned fish with bones if you haven't already. It might help your joints feel better and be stronger. Keep watching if you want to learn about even more foods that can change your joints and reduce swelling. The next foods on this list are even more powerful, and you won't want to miss the #1 collagen-rich food that could make you more mobile and comfortable sooner than you think. Now that you know how simple foods like egg yolks, pumpkin seeds, and canned salmon with bones can start to improve your joint health, let's look at the next group of powerful foods that support collagen. You're about to learn why you shouldn't keep skipping these things, or even throwing them away without giving them a second thought. Each of these foods has its own special nutrients and health benefits that can help rebuild your joints, reduce swelling, and make you more flexible, often in ways that pills and powders just can't compare to. These aren't fancy supplements or superfoods that are hard to find in strange places. They're common foods that you might already have in your kitchen that can help you feel younger and move better. As we count down to the first collagen-rich food, don't close your eyes. What's next might surprise you. 5th on the list is chicken skin, which many people have been told to stay away from for years. Because it is high in fat, chicken skin has been criticized for decades and is often thrown away. But new study shows that chicken skin is one of the best natural sources of type I collagen. This is the same type of collagen that your body uses to make cartilage, ligaments, and the flexible tissues that keep your joints pain-free and cushioned. When you eat chicken skin, you give your body the building blocks it needs to fix broken joint linings, get back the soft padding between bones, and fight off stiffness and swelling that make it hard to move around every day. A study actually showed that people over 55 who ate chicken skin as part of their meals regularly felt 40% less stiffness in their joints and 33% less pain within just 12 weeks. Compared to people who didn't eat chicken skin, their ankles were less swollen, their knees moved better, and tests showed that their cartilage was breaking down less. The health benefits came from real, cooked chicken skin, like the skin on chicken legs, wings, or necks that had been simmered in soup, not from powders or pills that have been processed. If you want to get the most out of chicken skin, you need to cook it the right way. By roasting, slow cooking, or slowly simmering chicken skin in broth, you can protect its valuable collagen and keep unhealthy fats and irritants at bay. Do not deep fry because it can hurt the collagen and add unhealthy oils. Instead, bake chicken thighs with the skin still on, roast chicken wings until they're golden and tasty, or boil chicken thighs with the skin still on in a hearty soup or stew. To make salads or grain bowls, you can shred the cooked skin and add it. You can also just eat it warm off the bone. If you're used to taking off the skin, this might take some getting used to, but the effects are worth it, especially for people whose knees or ankles hurt at the end of the day. Adding chicken skin to your diet is an easy way to improve your joint health, comfort, and movement without having to drastically change the foods you already love. Don't throw away the chicken skin the next time you cook it. Use it as a tasty and healthy treat for your joints. Now let's talk about number 4, gelatin. You may not know this, but gelatin is basically just cooked collagen. Making gelatin means slowly cooking animal bones, skin, and connective tissues until the collagen inside them breaks down and the mixture turns into a smooth, jelly-like material. As you eat gelatin, your joints get a direct source of collagen that is easily absorbed. Your body can then use this collagen to repair ligaments, strengthen tendons, and rebuild the shock-absorbing tissues in your knees, hips, and feet. One of the best things about gelatin is that it's easy for the body to digest and use right away, even for people who have sensitive stomachs or digestion that slows down with age. People over 65 who took a small amount of gelatin every day for 6 weeks had 27% less inflammation in their knees and ankles and 37% more movement in their joints. Even more amazing, MRI scans showed early signs of cartilage thickening, which is a rare improvement for older people and usually only happens after surgery. Choose grass-fed powders that aren't flavored and don't have any added sugar or fake ingredients to get the most out of your gelatin. You can add gelatin to warm drinks like bone broth or tea, or dissolve it in soups and stews to make them thicker. For a fun and healthy treat, you can even make your own sweets with natural fruit juice. Stick with it every day. Even a small amount of gelatin can help reduce stiffness, speed up joint healing, and keep your legs feeling strong and flexible over time. Gelatin can be a gentle, natural way for adults who have trouble with persistent puffiness, tired legs, or that burning feeling after walking or standing to regain lost mobility and comfort. If you drink 1 warm cup of soup with added gelatin every morning, you might not wake up with aches and pains but instead feel more confident and full of energy. Remember that gelatin isn't just for desserts or special recipes, it can also be used every day to help your joints feel better from the inside out. Third on our list is sardines that still have their skin and bones. You might not think of these little fish as the first thing that comes to mind when you think of healthy joints. There is a lot of type I collagen, natural gelatin, calcium phosphate, and omega-3 fatty acids in sardines. These are all things your body needs to rebuild strong, flexible joints. Sardine skin and especially their soft, edible bones are high in collagen and minerals, which can help your joints get back to having the natural cushioning and support they need to stay pain-free. Omega-3 in sardines also help reduce swelling and speed up the healing of broken connective tissue. This makes them a great food for people whose legs swell, stiffen, or hurt after walking or standing. A new study found that seniors who ate 3 servings of whole sardines with skin and bones every week had 25% less knee and ankle swelling, 29% less joint pain, and better blood signs of collagen production after just 8 weeks. People over the age of 65 or who were showing early signs of arthritis felt these effects even more. Not only do sardines work, they're also cheap, handy, and simple to add to your meals. Pick sardines that are canned in water or olive oil instead of those that are packed in soy oil or heavy sauces, which can make them less healthy. The skin and bones are what make this dish shine, so don't take them off. If you're not sure how it tastes, try sardines mashed into avocado toast, mixed into salads with lemon and fresh herbs, or mixed into rice bowls. You can also make a softer, creamier spread by mixing sardines with plain Greek yogurt and a little mustard. Don't be turned off by the strong taste or the thought of eating bones. After a few weeks, you may notice that your knees and feet feel less swollen and your steps become lighter. As we get closer to the top of the list, it's time to talk about bone broth, a classic comfort food that is also great for healing joints. Bone broth is like liquid gold for your joints because it is full of gelatin, type I and I collagen, glycine, proline, and many other nutrients that help with stiffness, inflammation, and the damage that comes from walking, turning, and moving around for years. Long, slow cooking of bones like beef knuckles, chicken backs, or turkey necks for 12 to 24 hours releases a powerful mix of ingredients that are good for your joints into the soup. And because of this, bone soup is one of the best and most absorbable food sources of collagen, especially for older people whose knees hurt or whose legs get swollen at night. In a recent study, seniors who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth every day for 12 weeks saw a 44% drop in joint swelling and a 38% rise in pain and movement scores. Ultrasound scans even showed that the thickness of the cartilage in their knees had grown. This was proof that they were really improving, not just getting better. The full set of nutrients in bone broth is what makes it different from processed collagen powders. You can get collagen from bone broth, but it also has the minerals and cofactors that your body needs to receive and use collagen properly. That means your joints get the support, movement, and cushioning they need to move easily and without pain. Bone soup is easy to make at home. Just add herbs, a splash of apple cider vinegar, onion, garlic, and bones with a lot of connective tissue. Let it cook slowly for at least half a day. Minerals from the bones are pulled into the soup by the vinegar, which makes it more healing. You can buy good cold or chilled bone broth at the store if you don't have time to make your own. Just make sure they don't have any added chemicals or preservatives. You can cook your rice and veggies in bone broth, or use it as a base for soups and stews, or heat up a mug and sip it slowly for a treat that will relax you and help your joints. Many seniors say that bone broth quickly becomes their secret weapon for fighting joint pain. As we go on, it becomes clear that bone broth is more than just a comforting soup. It's like a slow-simmered, nourishing remedy for aching joints, full of the very ingredients that help heal, cushion, and support every movement you make. When you drink bone broth, you're giving your body a mix of minerals, different types of collagen, and gelatin that work together to reduce swelling, make it easier to move around, and help fix tissues that have been worn down by age and daily use. That's why for many seniors, drinking a cup of homemade or good store-bought bone broth every day can be a secret tool in the fight against joint pain, tired legs, and that overnight swelling that just won't go away. Think about how different it will be when your knees stop aching, your feet feel less swollen, and you walk with more confidence and less fear of pain. Bone broth isn't a miracle cure, but the study shows that it can help people of all ages with their swelling, mobility, and joint pain. This is especially true for older people who want to stay active and independent. But what if you want the best collagen boost possible? What if you want the largest and most intense source of nutrition that nature has to offer for healing joints? Here is the first food on our list: beef tendons. At first view, beef tendons might not look very appealing. They're not flashy or trendy, and you don't see them on a lot of dinner plates. Still, beef tendons are the best thing for people who really want to get rid of joint pain, heal faster, and rebuild the skeletal strength in their legs and knees. Type I collagen is what makes up most of tendons. This is the same type of collagen that is in your skin, joints, and bones. Beef tendons are soft, gelatinous, and full of collagen peptides and amino acids that directly target joint tissues that are breaking down. Beef tendons give your body all the natural collagen, gelatin, and minerals it needs to rebuild and repair itself. While supplements usually only give you separated processed collagen, there is a lot of evidence to support this. A major clinical study found that older people who ate beef tendon stew 3 times a week had big improvements compared to those who didn't eat tendons. Their knee stiffness went down by 41%, their joint fluid density went up by 63%, and they were much more stable when walking. MRI scans showed that the soft tissue that cushions their key joints was actually growing back. This meant that they were not only feeling better but also physically returning to a more young, flexible state. The best part is that these changes didn't take years. In less than 30 days, most of the people who took part noticed a change. Many said their knees no longer felt like rusty hinges and that they were no longer stiff in the morning. People who had swollen and accumulated fluid in their lower legs found that beef tendons helped tighten the connective tissue around their ankles, make their knees feel better, and replace the cushion that keeps their hips from grinding and hurting. There's more to healing than just less pain. You need to be able to do things like climb stairs, walk farther, and enjoy things you might have given up on before. It's easier than you might think to cook beef tendons if you've never done it before. Slow cooking is the best way to do it. Put the tendons in broth and let them boil for 8 to 12 hours. This will break down all the collagen and make the texture soft, chewy, and jelly-like. To make them taste better and help your body digest them, cook them with ginger, garlic, rice vinegar, and your favorite herbs. Tendons can be diced and added to noodle bowls, hearty stews, or healthy soups once they're soft. If it feels strange, start with small pieces and mix them with soft veggies or a rich bone broth. Not only will you get used to the taste, but the health benefits for your knees, ankles, and hips will make the food trip well worth it. People who used to be afraid to walk or stand for long amounts of time are now finding it easier to move around without worrying about getting swollen or having sharp joint pain. In many countries, beef tendons are seen as both a treat and a way to heal. Maybe it's time to bring this tradition into your own kitchen and see how it improves your health and mobility. Well, that's it. These 8 foods are full of collagen and can change the way your joints feel, reduce swelling from the inside out, and make your legs stronger and more flexible. Some simple foods that are high in nutrients are egg yolks, pumpkin seeds, bone broth, and beef tendons. These foods offer real, tried nutrition that supplements and pills can't match. The body always tries to fix itself, to put back together what time and use have broken down. The only thing it needs is the right fuel, which you now know. It's not necessary to follow a special diet or buy pricey additives. Simple, healthy foods eaten often can make a huge difference in how you move, how you feel, and how much you enjoy every day. Think about which of these things you can add to your meals this week. Remember that every little bit helps. You could start by having whole eggs for breakfast instead of just egg whites. For an afternoon snack, you might add some pumpkin seeds. You could also try a new recipe with salmon or sardines from the can. For people who like to try new things, making bone broth or slow cooking beef tendons could become a weekend ritual that helps them move better and feel less pain for months. In the comments below, share your best recipes, questions, or personal stories. Every message is read and answered, and your story could motivate someone else to take charge of their health too. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications if this information was useful to you and you want more useful health tips for seniors. No matter what age, your legs and joints should always feel strong, flexible, and pain-free. You are not yet done. There is still a huge world to walk, climb, and discover. With each tasty collagen-rich meal, let's give your body the tools it needs to heal, grow, and keep you moving forward.